Lina, can you read this word to me? Start, Lina. Go ahead.
Mother could family there said people bake what 3 town. Prize noise understood mother peace trouble easier afraid scared always started lonely thought breathe enough prepared actually waste earned delightful.
Okay, next one.
That communicate. Wait.
Next.
Communicate. Bracelet. And
Okay, next one.
okay. Choice. Request. Objects.
Just try.
What?
Next one.
Gravy.
Say again.
Gravy. Reese.
Just try. Okay, next one.
Approaching.
Keep reading.
Cry star.
Okay. Next.
Double low appointment.
Next.
Territory. Ask.
If you don't know, say I don't know.
I don't know.
Next.
I don't know.
Next.
Bolster. Mocher. I don't know. Luxury. Liquor.
Saying it out louder.
Yeah, I don't.
Next one. The last one.
Rumble.
Okay, go to the next
What
one.
about the 6th grade?
Okay, go read this story, okay? You read it out to me, okay? But try to remember what story you're talking about. Then I ask you a question after you read, okay? 5 questions.
What about the 6th grade?
No, you don't need it. You're fine. You're not 6th grade yet, okay?
I want to see.
Then let's see. Go, Lina. Lina, start the story.
Anna was so sad she was moving out of town. They could not take her black cat. Sam, the new house was just too little for pets. Anna let a good friend take Sam, and Anna liked her new home, but she missed Sam. One day, Anna went to open the door. There was Sam. He had walked for days and days to find Anna, and Anna's mother said he could stay.
Good, yeah? Now you can sit down, sit down. Then we ask you questions. Question 1. Where was Anna moving? You can look at the story.
To a new...
Look at here to find the answer. Where was
she
Anna
was
moving?
moving to a new house, like in a town, but it was too small. And
No, the question is, where was Anna moving? Where is he moving where's the new house?
like somewhere a town.
Next question, Lina. Who was Sam? You can leave here to read the story.
Anna Black Cat.
Okay. Why couldn't Sam go with the new house?
Because it was the house.
Look at the story, Lina. Look at the story. Find the answer. Why couldn't Sam go to the new house? Why the cat cannot go to the new house?
Because the house was just too little for pets.
Good. The next question. What did the story mean when it said Anna Miss Sam? Can you don't move, just sit down? Pay attention. Find the answer from the story. Why did the story mean when it said Anna Miss Sam? Why the story said? How do you know? Anna miss her cat.
Because she haven't maybe played with it for a long time, and they don't have any pets in the house.
Can you say again? What did the story mean when it said Anna miss Sam? Look at the story. What did the story mean when it said Anna miss Sam?
Maybe she didn't see him for a long time, so she missed her or him, the cat.
Okay, next question. What did Sam do that would make you think he loves Anna?
Wait, we'll say it
What
again.
did Sam do? What did Sam is the cat? What the cat do would make you think he loved Anna?
He had walked for days and days to find Anna's house.
Good. You get good answer. We go move to the next story. Let's read out to me something. Then after you read, we ask you 5 questions, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Mr.
The
Park.
title?
The bake sale.
Okay, go start.
Mrs. Park class wanted to help people in need. Mrs. Park said we need to make money. How can we do this? I know what we can do. Ron said we can bake cakes and other foods. People like that, then we can help have a bake sale. That is just what the class did. All the children helped make the food. A lot of hungry people came to eat. Soon the class had money for the people in need.
Good. Go ask your question. Look at the story. When I ask you a question, okay? You can find the answer from the story. Question 1. Who was it that the classroom wanted to help? Look at the story, find the answer.
The people who need.
Okay, they need help.
Yeah.
Okay, question 2.
Homeless.
What did Long say the class could bake?
A bakery sale.
What they bake?
They baked cakes and other foods.
Good. Question 3. What did all children help to do?
They made
you can find from the story.
They made a bakery sale.
What did all the children help to do? Children help to do what?
Bake stuff.
Yeah, what they did. Bake stuff, right? What they did.
They helped people in need.
Can you say again? What did all the children help to do?
They helped people in need.
And what they did, how they help, what they What did all the children, not only Sam, all the children do?
The children got a bakery sale, and then they got money to help in need. And then they, hungry
Can you
people
look at the
came
story?
to eat.
Look at the story, find the answer. What did all the children do to help people? Where's all the children? You can read the story again.
Wait. All the children helped make the food.
Yeah.
A lot of
to
hungry
do what they did.
people
No.
came to eat.
Yeah, they all help make the food, right?
Yeah.
All the children. Next question. The story say a lot of hungry people came to eat. So what does hungry mean?
It means they're starving, and they didn't eat along probably hours or days, and they need food.
Okay, good. Last question. Who gave the class the money for the people in need?
Wait, say that
Who
again?
gave the class money for the people in need? How they get money?
They had it at a bakery sale, and they sell food or cupcakes or stuff or bread. So they earn money because people buy them from them, and they get money from the people who bought the stuff from there.
Good.
And then, okay.
Go with it.
On the date.
Okay, go to the next story. Okay, can you read the title for me? Story.
Bears.
Can you read the story and try to remember what story talking about? Then after reading, we ask you 5 questions. Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Bears are big animals covered with fur. Their legs are short and fat, but they can run fast. They can also stand up on their back legs and walk like people do. Bears are mainly colored black, brown, and white. Black bears, which are around 5 feet, are not as big as a brown. Wait, get away.
Brown.
Wait, where was I? Is
brown.
Wait, as big as brown or white bears. Black and brown bears climb trees to get away from trouble. Both of these bears eat plants, fruits, and animals. The white bear are called polar bears, and they live on the ice in very cold places. They are great swimmers, and they swim from one piece of ice to another looking for food. These bears eat just meat and more.
Try it.
What is this word?
You try.
Mostly
Good.
sea animals.
Okay, look at the story. Then ask your question. Okay, when you try to find a question, you can look at the story again. Question: What are bears covered with?
Huh?
What the bear covered with?
Fur.
Good.
Duh.
Second question. Okay, what does the passage say that read polar bears are over 5 feet tall?
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean by that? Say that again.
We are talking about the bear. The polar bear is around 5 feet. How do you know that? How the story tell you? How do you know the polar bear are 5 feet tall? We're talking about in the story. Say it out. Answer to me.
Black bears, which are around 5 feet, are not as big as brown or white bears. Black and brown bears climb trees too.
Good. Next question. The passages say, this called passage. The story say, Black and brown bear climb tree to get away from trouble. What does the word trouble mean? What's trouble mean?
Like if someone gets in trouble, like in life, if you get in trouble or rob a bank, you go in prison. But if you're a kid at school and you get in trouble, you push someone, sometimes you go to the office or the teacher needs to talk to you and you're like in big trouble.
So what trouble mean? She said when they get in trouble, they cry the tree. What's mean trouble?
Like they did something bad.
Okay, good. Next question. Where does polar bear live?
Polar bear live like somewhere like really cold. Like there's ice around and snow.
Oh, good. Next question. What do polar bear eat?
Wait,
You can find the answer from the story. Read the story again. Get your answer. Where did the polar bear? What do polar bear eat? What they eat? Polar bear. Can I choose what they eat?
The polar bears just eat meat and mostly sea animals.
Yeah, good. Let's go to the next story.
Is that messed up?
No, you're good. You're good. All good. What missed out?
No.
Okay, next story. Read the title to me. Read the story, then we do it. Then ask you 5 questions. Okay, same thing.
Kim and Brown.
Try it. Let's try it out. Brownie.
Kim had a hard time training her new dog, Brownie. He would not do anything that she told him to do. Then one day, Kim saw the Brownie did not move.
No, you skip one sentence.
Wait, where?
Sit down. Okay, sit down and tell you.
Wait, let me read
Start
it again.
here.
Kim
Okay.
had a hard time training her new dog, Brownie. He could not do anything that she told him to do. She could not even get him to come when she called him. Then one day, Kim saw that Brownie did not move when a loud noise went off. It was then that she understood that Brownie couldn't hear.
Yeah, you're right.
Kim found out how to train Brownie by using signals to get Brownie to come to. She raised her arm up over her head with her hands face down. If she wants him to sit, she would move her arm down with her hand facing up. Brownie learned fast and was soon doing everything Kim asked of him. Kim felt very lucky that Brownie was her dog. I was going in the wrong
Good
sentence.
reading, Nina. Ask you some question now. Question 1. Who was Brownie? You can find answer from the story.
Brownie was a dog.
Okay. Who's dog?
The dog is Brownie.
I know. Who's dog?
Brownie.
Brownie is the dog. So who's dog?
Huh?
Brownie is a dog.
Yeah.
So who's dog?
What?
You said who was Brownie? Brownie is a dog, right? So who's dog?
Kim.
So Brownie was.
Kim's dog.
Yeah. Okay, what made Kim, question 2, what made Kim understood the Brownie couldn't hear? How Kim know Brownie cannot hear? The dog cannot hear. You can find answer from story. How do we know Brownie cannot hear?
What? When did that say that? Here. It was probably deaf.
Yeah, how do we know from the story?
It's because Kim said that she found out like he couldn't hear any noise. So she has to use signs so he can understand.
Okay, next question. The story say Kim found out how to train Brownie by using hand signal. What does the word signal mean?
Like they're using their hands like a sign so they can like learn it and they can understand it.
Good. Next question. What signal did Kim use to get Brownie to sit? You can try to find a question answer from the story.
Wait, what was your question?
The question is, what signal did Kim use to get Brownie sit? What signal Brownie tell the dog to sit down?
She raised her arm up over her head with her hands facing down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. Last question, Nina. What did Brownie do that would make you think he was smart?
Wait, what?
What did Brownie do? What the dog do would make you think he was smart? The dog was smart.
Like, how did he think he was smart? Oh, I think because Brownie learned fast and was soon.
Oh, good. Good job, Lina. Next story. Lily, can you read the story to me? The title stuff from the title.
How much pages do I have to do?
No, until you're all done. Until you're good.
No, let me just read it like this.
Okay, go
Summer
start.
vacation. Wait, the title is The Dog Walker? Summer vacation just had started, and Early was. Wait, what was. Mommy, what is that name?
You try it. Earl
Was thinking about how to speed his time. Earl liked to read, but he didn't want to spend the whole vacation just reading. He also liked to do things and go places with his friend, but many of them were away for the summer. Then Earl got the idea that it would be wise to try earn some money. While playing with his dog, Earl suddenly had a thought. Preparation. Perhaps people would pay him to walk their dog. Earl went to the house of people he knew had dogs like Mr. Green. Because she was old and had trouble getting around, she was delighted to hire Earl to walk her dog. Brown dog and all. Earl was able to find 7 people to hire him. By the end of the summer, he was able to buy a new bike.
Good. Let's do the question. Question 1. Why couldn't Earl spend time with his friend?
Wait a minute.
You start again. Why couldn't Earl spend time with his friend? Why Earl cannot play with his friend anymore?
I think because he wanted to come with their friends, but his friends are his friends was many of them of his friends was away for the summer.
Good, yeah. Next question 2. What was Earl doing when he thought about walking dog for money?
Wait, I think I remember that.